if you hear me.
What's up? Okay, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, today we'll be unboxing some Jim Hellwig Ultimate Warrior, also known as the Ultimate Warrior figures. Originally, it was only going to be the start of his career to the end of his career, or his final days. And then I ordered this figure and it's arrived, so I thought I will throw it into the same unboxing. It's no secret, Ultimate Warrior is probably my favorite figure, wrestler ever. He's right up there with the Road Warriors, Austin Aries, and a few others, which I'll go into more depth and detail of what my ideal roster and who my favorite wrestlers were growing up in a later video. But in this one, we're going to open up these three versions of the Ultimate Warrior, being, I like to call this the WCCW days, his WWF run, and then when he came back in WWE, with all past grievances under the bridge, starting new. So let's get into it. Alrighty. Now, as I mentioned, it was no secret that between my friends and I, my favorite wrestler was the Ultimate Warrior. And I first saw a picture of him in Pro Illustrated magazine, Wrestling Pro Illustrated, of him as the Dingo Warrior, and I thought, you know, this dude looks cool. You know, had no idea that later he would rock up in WWF at the time. Being a kid, I only got WWF televised on TV here in Australia, so needless to say, when he did grace my TV screen, I was pretty stoked to see him. And this, I love this figure because since getting the WWE Network and all the rest over the years, I've been able to watch WCCW, which I think was an absolute great promotion. It's a shame the way things turned out, because JCP, Mid-Atlantic, Georgia, all those wrestling territories put on some really, really great shows before it became sort of like a circus sideshow, colourful. And don't get me wrong, I loved WWF, but as an adult now, I can look back and I can go, you know what, NWA was doing everything right, man. It was doing everything right. So here we have him. This figure's going to look great in my territory shelf. I actually got two of these, so I'm sort of tossing and turning whether I open up another and display them with that WWF head. But I think for now, I'll just keep him as when he used to tag with Lance Von Erich and those likes in WCCW. So we'll get him over here. Great figure. I really love the color scheme on this too. If there is a Warrior I want, it is Warrior from WrestleMania 4. I know we got him as a basic, but I would love a fully elite version. Up next is the Royal Rumble Warrior. Now, when he was feuding with Ric Rude, they did the pose down. Here's the pose down bar, which Rick Rude would wrap around his head. There's some great photos of that. I think with this particular figure, they missed the mark on, wait, have a look at his head there, and then here. Sort of fell a bit short on the figure, but still great figure from a great moment in wrestling history. And with this figure itself, I actually thought this was from the 88 Rumble, but it's 89. So not that I mentioned that, but I just did a little bit of research on the box and realized, oh, I've had that wrong all these years. There you go. So there we go. Warrior from his pose down at the 89 Rumble. Oh, and just one other thing. He comes with 2 sets of hands. He's got the closed fists. He's got the gripping hands here. And the Legends Warrior came with two gripping hands. He's got the 2 closed fists, and then he's got the 2, I guess, you know, when he up to the gods, you know, from the gods above, or whatever he used to rant, figures, which I thought they would have come with this one more so than, he wasn't really doing that sort of gimmick back then. Also with that figure, there was the Builder figure, Corey Graves, and I just got the hands. He comes with the arms with Ultimate Warrior, in case you're chasing him. And then, when all differences were put aside and he walked back into the WWE, that was a special moment for me. I thought, you know, this is fantastic for all fans around the world of the Ultimate Warrior that he was able to put those things aside. And Vince and Hulk being in the WWE at that time as well. And it was a shame that, you know, 48 hours later, he would no longer be with us. It was less than that, but, you know, taken way too soon. Left a wife and 2 daughters behind, which is sad. And he'll always be my favourite. I'll always have a soft spot. I know, looking back now, as I know, with adult eyes, I know he wasn't the greatest wrestler. And, you know, he used to gas himself out on his way to the ring, but his persona, he was larger than life. As a kid, you just looked at him and went, man, this dude is just out there. He is really larger than life. Did that great speech, and he comes with his mask, which fits really, really well, surprisingly. It fits really good from that Raw. And I think that was, man, I'm going to say that Raw was 2013 or 2014. I don't know if it says it on the back. No, yeah, it doesn't. I could be wrong. I didn't research that part. But it's been a good 10 years, I think, since, unfortunately, the Warrior has left us. So this is my tribute. I wanted to do a video. I'm glad I got the Royal Rumble to throw it into this video as well. But I wanted to do it with the beginning of his career. Obviously, yes, I know he started out as a Blade Runner with Sting, but this is where he really started to make some impact. And he got noticed by WWF. Was WCCW, and then the end of his career. That Warrior comes with the 2 pointing fingers, so that rounds him out. And all in all, I mean, again, I'm being a little bit biased apart from the head. Could have been better. I know they could have done better, but they delivered it this way for some reason. These figures are awesome. I can't wait to put them on the shelf. Territories, WWF, and probably a Legends, probably with the WWF as well. But there you have it. 3 Warrior figures in different stages of his life. Fantastic. Even though these two are probably, what would you say, 4 years apart, maybe 3 years apart. And then it jumps to, I could be wrong, but I'll say 2013, 2014. I should know that date, but around there somewhere, when he made his return to television, so with the WWE. I'm sure everyone's got these. If you're a wrestling fan, wrestling collector, and you love the Warrior, you've definitely got these in your collection. So if you're like me, I'm sure you love them. If you don't, let us know what you don't like. But here they are. I've got way more wrestling to open up over the next couple of days, so stay tuned if you like the wrestling. There's some G.I. Joe videos coming, so keep an eye out. And until those videos drop, take care of yourselves out there. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. Catch ya.